Hello everyone, this is Yusuf Chetin. Today we're going to learn data structures in Java. So first let's start with this presentation. So what is data structure? Before starting the data structure, guys, we used loops, if conditions to work on the data. So we will learn how to store the data, then work on it. So what is data structure? Data structure is the data in our programs or computer memory in such a way that the resulting operations can be performed easily. So when we write a complex programs with huge data, we need to answer the question, how can we organize and store the data? Okay, let's explain this question with different examples. For example, in our school we have about 200 students and I want to store all their scores. So we need hundreds of variables for storing these data, right? So we cannot write student 1, student 2, student 3, student 4, student 100, student 150, 120, all right? So this is hard. So we need hundreds of variables for storing this data. But instead of variable, guys, we may store all data in a one data structure. That is an array, all right? So you can see in a picture we have array and we have multiple information, multiple items, all right? Student 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? So we just write the name. I will show you later. Okay, another example of data structure is, guys, that you want to take all your class students' name and their age. Okay, so then you want to sort them with their age, younger to older. Okay, so this time we going to use, guys, list. So this time you need to use list. So this is example of list picture. So we have list 0 position, 1, 2, 3. These are index or positions. So and the data is here. So we can sort it. Bigger to smaller, smaller to bigger. Okay. Another example, guys. Let's say you have all school information already. You want to find students who has same names. Okay. So we are not look up with ID number. We are looking with their names. So you can look up with their name, not with ID. Here you can use map data structures. Okay, so we can use map data structures. So we can find the same names in a students. Okay, so this we call map data structures. We mapping with name or we mapping with their ID. You can see keys or values. Alright, another one. We can use two-dimensional array data structure to encode information about the image. For example, the following grayscale image could be represented by the following array. Alright. For example, what is this? This, for example, first place, this color showing with these numbers. 236 is this color, showing this color. This color is 189. This color is this one. So black is 0. Okay, it's count another one. So this is starting from here, here, here. So we have rows and we have columns here. So I will show you later. Okay, so this lesson, guys, Java data structure, we're going to learn arrays first, then array lists, so lists, so to the arrays and hash maps. Okay, so let's come back our CodeHS, guys, here. So here, data structures. First of all, okay, I explained, so you can watch the video, all right? And so what you're going to do here, let me show you, open this. So here, guys, you can see you shouldn't write any code here. So what should you write here? You should write an example here. For example, I explained about school information. For example, I want to sort the students from my age, sorting age, older to younger or younger to older. This time I am using what? List, right? you can sort the list. So here guys, it's asking us in this exercise you should come with some software applications. You can use a website or game and other application and write a paragraph, few paragraphs describing data structures you think used behind this scenes make it work. For example, on my phone I have, for example, what example we can see. So for example, I have contacts application on my phone. So what I have on the contacts, I have names and their phone numbers and their mail address, for example. So what kind of data structure I can use here or used here? So hash map, right? So we have maps here. We can sort with their name, so we can find their phone number and their mail address, or we can search with mail address and we can find the names or phone numbers, right? So you should write one example here. Okay, so another 5.2, so introduction to array. So I will explain here guys these examples. Let me open it. This one, and this one. So and I will do this code for you, or first array. Let me open this also. Okay, so then you should do this one and this one. After complete all of them, you go to your practice menu. Okay, here you should find, go a little bit downside and find arrays level 1. So here guys, you should do first element array, last element array, middle element, creating an array and initializing an array. All right, so you should do these works. Okay, so let's come here and you should watch the video first. Okay, then answer the questions, then making an array. All right, let's come making an array. So what is this example? The example is for this lesson. You are encouraged to play around with it, change the code, learn how it works. When you are done, click continue and go to the next problem. All right, so what it's done here guys, it's define array. So how it's define an array? First it write what kind of data we should store or hold here. So it is integer. After that we start with bracket and open bracket and close the bracket. After that write our array name. Okay, so ARR for example is equal, and braces or curly bracket, open curly bracket and close it here after that semicolon here. Then with one and your items are here, your data is here. So this is our array. So here it's showing how to show array item or array data. So which data I want to show here guys? I want to show 0 position. So this is showing index of the element. Okay, index of the data. So 0 position is this guys. 0 position we have 1. 1 position or index 1 we have 1 again. Index 2 we have 2. Index 3 we have 3. Index 4 we have 5. Index 5 we have 8. Okay, so these are indexes guys. All right, or array name is AR and position or index. So here what we're going to see, we're going to see this item. Okay, so here guys we're going to see this item. Here you're going to see third item, third index of array. All right, so let's run it and we will see what 1, 1, 2 and 3. For example, I want to see 8. Which position is this? Let's start with 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So if I write here 5, let's run it, then I should see here 8. Okay, so I want to see this one. This position is 4, so let's change this with 4 and run the code. So I see here 5 because I want to show this one. Alright, let's close this. Make an array. Make an empty array. So this time, how can we make empty array? This time, guys, we write what kind of array? It's integer, okay? Open close brackets, and your array name is ARR is equal new integer again and 5. What is this 5? This is, guys, not a data, okay? It is not items or data. It is, we're writing here how many data we want to store inside our ARR array, okay? So we want to store 5 items, 5 data. We cannot store more than 5. It will give us a problem, okay? Alright, so we will see here, so 0 position and 3rd position items. After that, we have different kind of data. It is string. So same open close brackets, and or array name is strings. You can write here x. Alright, doesn't matter. So it's wrote here strings and new, again string and 4. So we can store 4 elements here. So we show 0 position of that element, and boolean and double. Okay, similar. So, but you can see we didn't put any data into our arrays, integer array, string array, or boolean or double. So what we're going to see, we didn't put any item. So what we're going to see, let's see, run it. So you can see, guys, we inside this one is, this 0 is the array 0 position item, this 0 is array 3rd position item, index 3. But we see 0. Why? Because we didn't put any number into our array. So default value, guys, 0. Okay, if you create integer array, default values or datas are 0. But in the string, guys, null. Alright, default value is null. In boolean, default value, if you didn't put any information, true false information to your array, default is false. In the double, guys, default is 0.0. For example, let's put here some item. How can we implement item? ARR and open close bracket, and which position, let's 2 position or index 2. We want to put, for example, 15, and we want to show position 2. Let's change with this 2 and see. You can see 15, not 0 now, because we put 15 to index 2 into array. Alright, so let's put in the, let's double. Okay, for example, what is our array name? Double ARR. Okay, let's Ctrl C and Ctrl V and open close bracket, and which position? Position 1 or index 1 is equal 0.8 semicolon, and show the 1 position or index 1 and run it. So you can see, we see now not 0.0, we see 0.8 because we put 0.8 to index 1 into our double array. Okay, and we see with showing stem out print line. Okay, let's pass that another one, indexing into an array. Alright, indexing, guys. So set value index, so we setting or putting some number into our array. So it's created, so we can have 10 items inside our array. Maximum is 10, minimum is 0. So let's, okay, so let's say in the index 1 we have 4, so we show index 1, and let's write here array, for example 11, so equal, for example 5, okay, and let's show it, Ctrl C and Ctrl V, and 11, okay, and see what we have. We're going to have an error. Why? Because guys, we said we can have maximum 10 values, not 11. We cannot have 11 values. So it says index in array line index 11 appears to out of bounds. Okay, out of bound means we cannot have more than 10 items. So we showing here, for example, 9 is 5, and show here 9th index, and then we will see in the 9th index we have 5. You can see we have 5. In array 2 we have 10, so it showed here 10. Okay, so it is indexing. All right. Okay, so we understood how to create empty array. This is empty array. Then how to set value. We setting value like this. Array 1 is 4, array 9 is 5, and how to show it. We show like this. After that, we can put other items and show it again. All right. Empty is this. If you want to write directly the numbers into our array, so for example, let's write another array, integer, open close bracket, for example, array 2 is equal, open close brace and semicolon, for example, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Then, okay, let's copy this one, and let's directly show here, and this time not array, array 2, okay, array 2, which I want to show 13. 13 is index of 0, 1, 2, so I'm writing here 2, so I should see here 2. First value should be 13, you can see. All right, so 2, 0, 1, 2. So I can write empty, or I can write given data array. All right, this is given. Understood? So you don't need to write how many items you want to write, because you're writing already items. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 5 items here. Okay. Let's close this one and come to our work. So this one. So this is saying our first array. So let's see the question. So let's make our first array. Make an array containing 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10, and assign it to first array. So we are not creating empty array. We should write create array that storing this data. Then print out elements at index 1. So we should show index 1 element and index 3 element, or position 1 element and position 3. So let's copy these items, these datas, okay, and name is first array. Okay, let's go. First array. Okay, so we're writing first what kind of data we should hold. Integer. So we write integer, open close braces, brackets, sorry, and or variable name or array name, sorry, is this first array. Write first array is equal. We are not writing new int and open close and write, for example, how many data we need, because we have already data. So we're writing data. Which data? I just copied and passed here. So I have these datas into or in this first arrays. All right. So we created our array. So what it's asking us show index 1 element and index 3 element. So how can we show it? Using system.out.println, and first we want to write our array name. Array name is first array, and open close your brackets and show which position, which index. I want to show index 1. So then semicolon. Then I don't want to write again, I just copy this, C and Control V, and this time second one should show index 3. Alright, let's see, 1 and 3, yes. So what we have here, when I click the run code, what I am going to see here, I'm going to see, guys, 0, index 0 I have 2, index 0, index 1 I have 4, index 2 I have 6, index 3 I have 8. So I should see 4 and 8, right? So let's run it. Yeah, so 4 and 8, okay, 4 and 8. Then that's all. Let's check again the code. If yeah, so we don't have any problem here, guys. So we created an array with data, and we show the index, specific index 1, index 3. So what you're going to do, guys, you're going to complete these all codes. I wrote this one already, so you should complete this too. After done this, you go to practice, click the practice, then scroll down and find array level 1, and you should do array first element, last element, middle element, creating array, and initializing array, right? All right, so you should done all this. Okay, so that's all for today. See you next time with another topics using arrays and array list methods.